graders, our learning target this week is to recognize and draw shapes having specified attributes, such as a given number of angles or a given number of equal faces. Identify triangles, quadrilaterals, pentagons, hexagons, and cubes. Remember, when you see me do this, that means to pause the video so that you can solve it yourself and then come back when you are finished. Let's get started. Time for review. What is the mistake? Explain how to fix it. 438 plus 287 equals unknown. So the person said that it was 625. So you need to figure out what the mistake is, and then we'll come back and see if we can figure it out together. Pause. Welcome back. 438 plus 287 equals unknown. So what I'm first going to do is I'm going to make sure that they drew it out correctly. 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 438. Great. 287. 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, looks like they drew that correctly too. Now we have to see, did they regroup it correctly? This is 8 and this is 2. So 8 and 2 make 10, so that's correct. This is 3, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 and 7 make 10 tens, which is correct. So if they regrouped everything correctly, maybe they must have counted it wrong. So now I'm going to check and make sure, we can count it right again. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 710, 720, 721, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, so it looks like what happened was they forgot to count the regrouped 100 when they were counting. So it's not 600, it's actually 700. So which means it's not 625, it's 725. Awesome. Time for modeled. What is a cube? Find an example of a cube at home. Okay, so I'm going to show you my example of a cube, and then I want you to find one too. So I found this. Okay, now you find one. Pause. Welcome back. So what did you find? I also found this unit, base 10 block. So now let's talk about what a face, edge, and vertex are. So a face is this. It's a flat surface. And a cube is made up of all squares. The flat surfaces are all squares. Cool. An edge is where two faces meet. So this is a face, and this is where they meet. So this is an edge. It's like the lines. And then a vertex is where three or more faces meet. So let's see. Here's one face, two face, three faces, and they all meet right here, the point. So the vertex is a point or a corner. Awesome. Time for guided. What is a cube? Find a different example of a cube at home. How many faces does a cube have? How many vertices does a cube have? And how many edges does a cube have? Remember, a face is a flat surface. An edge is where two faces meet. And then a vertex is where three or more faces meet. So think, how many does a cube have of each of those? Pause. Welcome back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count how many faces there are. I'm going to put a dot for each of them. So 1. Oh my gosh. That didn't work. Okay, so let's try that again. We'll try a different color. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, did I get them all? Yep. So a cube has 6 faces. Now let's see how many edges it has. The edge is where the two faces meet. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it has 12 edges. Now let's see how many vertices it has. All right, so I'm going to count the points or the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertices. Awesome. So it has 8 vertices and 12 edges. Awesome. Time for quick check. Is this a cube? Why or why not? So you can write about it, take a video, take a picture, or draw about it and post it on Dojo for your teacher to check over. Awesome job. Keep up the great work, guys.